Strength, skill and honour, these are the hallmarks of the Gladiators of the Modjoverse. In this video, we're going to look at my custom Marvel Legends Shatterstar, warrior of the Modjoverse, and battle-hardened addition to my collection. So let's talk about him on TAKTAK Toys With Film. So don't touch that dial as we dive deeper into a character born in the ways of gladiatorial combat for TV. Do you feel the power of the Gladiators? And talking of Gladiators in the Marvel Universe, obviously we've got Shatterstar here, an image of Shatterstar, but we've just shown Hulk, and that's a SpiderMan 3-pack, so talk about them a bit more in the video. That's X-Men Wolverine from the animated series next to my custom Shatterstar. And here's my custom Shatterstar, as I said again. He's based on Rob Liefeld artwork. There was quite a few iterations of Rob Liefeld's Shatterstar in different costumes. This is my own version, based on a look of my own design. So yeah, we're going to talk about him a little bit further in the video. And yeah, here's Shatterstar again on view, obviously coming with his signature double-edged sword, as I mentioned there. So let's go through sort of the articulation. Obviously it articulates like your standard Marvel Legends figure. There's a little bit of paint rub, but only because of how long I've had the figure, and I've had him in a few boxes and things. But in terms, I prep him as I do with all my figures. So let's talk about the articulation. The head looks up and down, as you can see there. Goes in a full 360 degree motion. The ponytail will get in the way a little bit, but full 360 degree. Arms go out to 90. Obviously the shoulder pad will hinder the articulation a little bit. You've got full rotation there at the shoulder. You've got full wrist rotation, double jointed elbows as shown there. Yep, arm goes out to 90 again. He's obviously comes with his signature double-edged sword, as I say there. Full shoulder rotation, double jointed elbow, which you'll see in a minute. Full wrist rotation being shown there. Yep, double jointed elbows. Yep, on show there. There we go. Yeah, as again showing the full rotation at the shoulder. There. Yeah, and then moving on to the waist, you've got obviously the waist articulation and a swivel at the waist to do a 360 degree motion. Yeah, so moving on to legs, you've got the thigh cut being shown there. You've obviously got the double jointed knees as shown there. You've got boot cuts and ankle articulation being shown. That's the boot cut being moved around there. There we go. Yeah, full 360 degree motion on the boot cut and ankle articulation. And then again on the same side, the other side, you've got the thigh articulation, thigh cut, double jointed knee, boot cut again, which you'll see in just a minute, and the ankle, yeah, boot cut, there we go, full boot cut. Obviously a little bit of paint rub around the boot, as you can see there, and ankle articulation, and a little bit on the legs there. But again, it's just because of the age of the figure, and I've had him in a few boxes, so he's probably been treated a bit rougher than normal, but I do prep all my figures for paint rub. And let's put him in a battle pose, ready for action in the sort of gladiatorial arenas of the Modjoverse, or helping Cable and the rest of the X-Force do battle in the 616 Marvel Universe. And if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to smash that like button. Feel free to comment and subscribe about any thoughts you have on this video. And here's Shatterstar next to the G.I. Joe Classified Crimson Twins, just flanking them for a bit of fun. So yeah, let me know if you have any sort of customs in your collection, if you make customs. I made this custom a while back. He came out when they made the Warlock Bath, so he's in the same wave as Old Man Logan and a few other sort of figures. But yeah, I wanted to sort of give my own take on Shatterstar. I bought quite a few. Shatterstar is one of my favourite characters, and sort of redesigned him. So let's do some comparisons. And first off, here he is next to my Mattel DC Universe Green Lantern custom, and I'll be doing a video on that very soon, so keep an eye on the channel for that. But yeah, this is my Mattel Green Lantern of my own design. Like I say, I'll be doing a video on that, so you'll see a video on that. But they're both 6-inch action figures. Obviously McFarlane has the license now for DC, so he does 7-inch DC multiverse, but when they were doing 6-inch DC figures, that's how they scale. That's how the Marvel Legends Shatterstar scales with the DC figures. Yeah, so would fit in with any DC figures you might have that are 6 inches. Moving on, let's go to Rob Liefeld 90s Rob Liefeld comparison, and that's with 90s Deadpool. Here he is here. next to 90s Deadpool. So as you can see, they scale pretty much well. They're both from the same line, Marvel Legends. They scale greatly. Obviously, Shatterstar and X-Force did fight alongside and against Deadpool in the 90s on many occasions, so it's a great little comparison there. And let's keep the X-Force comparisons going, shall we? Let's look at another comparison with X-Force, this time from an X-Force character from a different era, and that's Deadlock. Obviously, he's not in his X-Force uniform here. This is standard Deathlock. This is standard Deathlock in his regular uniform, but here he compares to Shatterstar X-Force, or X-Force Shatterstar, I should say. So again, from the same line, both Marvel Legends, they both scale pretty well. And of course, in the 1990s, X-Force did team up with SpiderMan against the Juggernaut in early issues. So Rob Liefeld drew SpiderMan. In particular, there were sort of scenes in that comic where Warpath was fighting Juggernaut and Spider-Man was sort of web slinging overhead. So yeah, again, here's Shatterstar next to Spider-Man. Yeah, so pretty much the same scale, same size. Spider-Man this is from the Renew Your Vows 2-pack Spider-Man, which is obviously one of the newer Spider-Man bucks. So yeah, pretty much the standard size. And speaking of Spider-Man, obviously recently Hasbro have given us a reveal on their Hasbro Pulse channel of the 3 Spider-Man packs, so check that out if you get a chance. And again, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to smash the like button and leave any comments below if you've got any customs in your collection or make any. And feel free to subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. And for the latest places to purchase and pre-order action figures, you can check out Comics and Cocktails. Why not check out Props and Replicas? You can also check out The Whole Shebang. And why not check out TAKTAK Toys, who are currently stocking the latest wave of G.I. Joe classified action figures. You can check out Star action figures. And why not check out all the cool stuff? And speaking of military action figures, of course, there's Valorverse, and you can check out Valorverse for all your latest Action Force purchases. And Props and Replicas should be stocking Valorverse in the UK, so keep an eye out for that soon. Why not check out Gobsmack Comics? And of course, you can check out In Demand Toys, and links for all those UK independent online retailers, and of course the excellent Valorverse, are in the comments below. And now let's do a Modjoverse comparison. So here we have Shatterstar with his sort of possible father, Longshot. Now, of course, initially it was sort of like hinted that Longshot and Dazzler were Shatterstar's mother and father, Shatterstar being from the far future of the Modjoverse, but he's been retconned in Marvel Comics so that his spirit is in the essence of a human being rather than being a Modjoverse character. But yeah, in his initial sort of appearance, he was sort of rumoured to be, or sort of hinted at being, the son of Longshot and Dazzler. So here he is next to Marvel Legends Dazzler, and yeah, it makes for a great little comparison. But again, yeah, will fit great alongside any Marvel Legends. And keeping the sort of X-Men theme going, here is Shatterstar alongside X-Men Outback Storm. Yeah, so here he is sort of among a few X-Men characters, Marvel Legends X-Men characters. Here he's next to Storm. As you can see, scales up perfectly well with Storm. Here he is next to Outback Rogue, who's only just been released sort of fairly recently. Again, scales really great next to any of your X-Men figures, so will fit in with your sort of X-Men, X-Force. Currently, I think Shatterstar's in X-Factor in the latest sort of comics, so your X-Factor display. If you put him next to Multiple Man. And here he is again, flanking the Crimson Twins from G.I. Joe Classified, just for something different. Obviously G.I. Joe Classified being another one of Hasbro's lines, so yep, fits in great with that one. And for all the latest film and TV reviews, check out filmandtvreview.com and their YouTube channel, link in the description below. And as I mentioned, Gladiators, from one Gladiator to another. Marvel Legends obviously gave us a look recently, which is available to pre-order now, by the way, at the Thor Ragnarok Gladiator Hulk. Now, you know, it's probably a bit of a strange release. Obviously, before it was a BAF, he's been released now as a single figure. Perhaps a comic version might have been probably a bit more sort of desirable among collectors. But obviously, if you have missed out on this figure, it's one you can pick up now, and he's available for pre-order at the time of this video. Sorry. Yeah, so that's probably some of the latest Marvel Legends movie news, and of course, As I mentioned earlier, the Spider-Man 3-pack, No Way Home 3-pack was also revealed. So yeah, a few sort of different choices there. But again, if you did enjoy Thor Ragnarok, it was a great fun movie, and you wanted to pick up the Hulk Gladiator figure from that movie, you can do so. And speaking of the Spider-Men, here they are, the Spider-Man 3-pack from No Way Home. It was shown off a bit more by Ryan Ting, and Dwight Stall of the Hasbro Marvel Legends team on the Hasbro Pulse channel. So yeah, here's some images. Obviously the Tom Holland Spider-Man now has webbing that's been sort of filled in. There's a look at Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and of course Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. I actually thought Andrew Garfield Spider-Man looked the nicest out of the three. Yeah, I thought these are obviously the digital renders, but we have actually seen the figures fully now in hand. So there you go. Yeah, that's what they look like, and they're available to pre-order now on Hasbro Pulse. So if you did want to pick those up, you can do. They only come, as shown here, with a couple of sets of different hands, no unmasked heads yet, but it's rumored that there will be a Marvel Legends No Way Home wave, including these figures with unmasked heads. It's a rumour at the minute, but keep an eye out for that. And for all the latest Marvel Legends news, reviews and live streams, check out Dan Who Reviews with co-host Rich M. For action figure reviews in the UK, check out Jay's Toy Collection UK. For action figure reviews stateside, check out Miguel and the Wolfpack Toy Review. For action figure chat and pop culture discussion, check out Dante and the Infinity Equation. For action figure reviews in Ireland, check out Brian's Action Figure Reviews. For all things Mythic Legions, Cosmic Legions and much more, and lots of tips on toy photography, check out Trevor the 1/6 Shooter. For pop culture discussion and action figure chat, check out the 3POA podcast. And check out Austin the Hero of Collectors, and links for all those YouTube channels will be in the comments below. So again, here's my custom Shatterstar next to X-Men animated series Wolverine. Thanks again for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe so you don't miss any of my content. But yeah, thanks for all your support. Without you, these videos wouldn't be possible. And until next time, make sure that you enjoy those flicks and figs.